Hey guys, we finally got our giant box in the mail. It's our irrigation system we've ordered for our garden this year. Our garden keeps getting bigger and we're trying to make it better. This came from Irrigation Direct Canada and they're out of Burlington, Ontario. We got the drip tape kit for row crops. It's the Jumbo XL kit. It came with a few extra things. So I'll go ahead and grab a steak knife and get this thing opened up and show you what it came with. Got the box opened up here and it looks like it's come with a materials list and some instructions on how to get it set up. Let's see what we got. So we'll pull a few things out of the box here. Got two 100-foot rolls of 3/4 inch poly tube. This is what our lines will go into that run our drip tape off, and we'll show that obviously when we get the system set up outside. We've got a roll of 750 feet of actual drip tape, and it's got small holes inside it that weep. It came with a filter that we'll use. Comes right off our hydrant. It's got a very fine screen in there to catch any particulates so they don't plug your system. It's got connections to put the drip tape together should you need to splice it end for end. It's got T's, multiple fittings for the 3/4 inch poly tubing. It's got a tool here to puncture holes inside the poly tubing. I'll show you that in a second. Our kit, we ordered it with these gate valves. With these we're able to shut off the flow to certain rows if we need to, or control it, throttle it, which I think will come in handy. So there's 35 of these valves, 35 of these ends, and what you do with these is you fold the tape over, put it through, basically blank the end of your row of drip tape. These can also be used as well on every other or every one, and they would go on the end of your drip tape, and the idea is to take this off and you can flush it out if you want to before you put the system online or at the end of the season, or if you're running into any trouble. It gives you the option to flush it out. It also comes with 100 stakes for staking the tubing, which we'll show again once we set the system up. And it's got an assortment of goof plugs, and essentially all they are is a plug that will go into the poly tubing if you make a hole that you don't want or change your mind at a later date. It just allows you to cap it off and continue to use the same piece of hose. Hopefully you don't have to use too many of those. So we'll show you guys quickly how this tool works and how the idea is, how it's supposed to seal. I don't know if it's actually going to work until we use it, but hopefully it does. So this, you just push it into the tubing like this. It's sharp and it makes a hole. Now you'll grab your valve and put it inside that hole, just like that. And the water will run through this header, and like I said earlier, you can open and close these, and the drip tape pushes on here and you screw this cap outwards to tighten it, and that should do the trick. Something else I found in the kit while I was putting it away here is you'd put this onto your hose end first, and it's actually a pressure regulator, and I believe it takes it down to about 10 psi. And then after this you put your filter on, and then you'd start to run out your poly tubing after that. But this is an essential piece. This will stop anything from over pressurizing and blowing out, which we've had in the past. So this This will be a handy little item right here. So here's our materials list that came with the kit. And again, we got this is the biggest kit they sell, just because we have a very large garden that we'd like to put this in. I'll put the link in the description below for the website. They have multiple kits. This one with taxes was $400. If you spend over 150 bucks, they'll ship everything to you for free. So as I showed in the kit, we got the filter, pressure regulator, hose swivel adapter, and 200-foot rolls of the plastic poly tubing with 3/4 inch. All the compression fittings, T-fittings, end caps, the goof plugs, there is 80 of those, and the 100 stakes, and the 1-hole punch for punching holes in our kit. I'll put a picture of the kit that we got. In the video here. But the drip tape, the barbs, and the actual drip tape has 8-inch spacing on each hole where it weeps out. The sleeve ends, that's just to cap off the ends, and then this is the other option to cap it off with an actual cap that you can remove to flush it, and some couplers. And it's got step-by-step instructions. The actual website has great PDFs and videos and step-by-step instructions on how to set this whole system up. So it looks really good. We're excited to try it. Tells you all about winterizing it, should you have to. We have to. We'll just pull it right out of the garden. And that's it. So like I said, we're real excited to try this out. We can't wait. We have another 3 months to go, 4 months to go before we actually set it up. In a few months, we'll show you how the setup goes. And that's about it for now. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll talk to you soon.